so many big industries here in Kenya are owned by Indians. That has provided thousands and thousands of employment. The Indian community is such a pillar of the Kenyan society.
Wow.
Eldoret has significantly benefited from the Indian population settling here.
Okay.
If the Indians were to live today, Eldoret would actually sneeze. The economy of Eldoret will actually collapse.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah. If they were to live today, the economy of Eldoret would actually collapse. They own majority of the businesses. Actually, some of the key business sectors here in Eldoret town are owned by Indians.
Owned by Indians.
Yeah. So their significance cannot be ignored. Yeah. Indians are an official ethnic group.
Ethnic group?
Ethnic group in Kenya. So they are Kenyans of Indian
origins. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. So there are Kenyans of Indian origins who are now Kenyans. It's now recognized officially that the Indian community is part of the 43 ethnic groups that makes up the Kenyan nation. Yeah.
I love the fact that the Kenyan community
is so diverse.
The Kenyan society is open-minded.
The Kenyan society is so diverse. I'm sure we even have, very soon we are going to have another group of foreigners from Europe. British citizens, French citizens who are going to become Kenyan citizens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome back here to another amazing video. And today we are going to be exploring the Indian culture here in Eldoret city. We shall find out how they contribute to the economy of this city, the historical background, and other things about their presence here in Eldoret. And with me is
Manjivi, one and only.
Yeah, the man.
I'm your tour guide.
Yeah,
always.
My tour guide. Yesterday we had a good time with this gentleman, bro. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm also grateful.
And today is yet another day of having fun.
Yeah, we should have fun.
Welcome, bro.
Yeah, and make the most out of the video.
Yeah.
So let's explore.
Yeah.
Perhaps what's left of it, Eldoret town, and see what will come out of it. Basically, I think you can see the predominance of the Indian culture. All these are Indian temples and a hall.
Wow.
Then over there, that is Isli. That's now the Isli area.
Oh, over there,
where they sell ugali samaki. Majority of the businesses there are owned by
Somalis.
They are owned by Somalis.
Kenyan Somalis.
Kenyan Somalis. Basically, they sell ugali samaki. It's basically hotels, and they do sell ugali samaki. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I see there are many Indian temples. So they have different religions.
The Hindu religion, basically. Yeah.
Because there is a temple here. There's
another one at the back.
Okay.
Yeah. Most Indians here in Eldoret, they did okay. Historically, most Indians came to Kenya during the construction of the Kenya-Uganda Railway, and as you know, they were Indian coolies.
The Indian coolies.
Yeah, they were constructing the railways. Yeah.
Yeah.
And during Idi Amin's regime, some of them were expelled from Uganda. Majority of them came to Kenya.
Came to
remember
Kenya.
That?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yes.
So over time, they've settled here. Their numbers have grew steadily. They have integrated with the local population, and I think you can see. You can see their predominance here. The temples, the chain store supermarkets, the shops that do sell textiles. Yeah.
Oh, they major in textile here in Eldoret.
They also do own shops that sell textiles. They do the mats, curtains, and stuff like that.
Which large-scale businesses do they?
Chain store supermarkets. Wholesale retail, I would say. Wholesale.
Okay.
Chain store supermarket. There are several supermarkets at the CBT down there which are owned by Indians. And through that, they've been able to employ a lot of people. That is one way of integrating with the local community. They've been able to employ. Other than it being an income-generating activity, they've been able to employ majority.
Hello. How are you?
They've been able to employ majority of the youths here in Eldoret.
Okay.
That promotes income generating activities, entrepreneurial skills, creativity and innovation.
Actually, in Uganda, Indians dominate the sugar production industry. Yeah, I think they own like 70% of the entire economy of sugar production. And also the richest man in Uganda is an Indian. Mr. Sudhir Rupaledi. Have you heard of him?
No, I've not heard of him.
Yeah.
I think the richest Indian here in Kenya is called somebody Rawal. They have majorly they've majored in cement production, steel industry.
Okay.
The production of steel industry. In fact, recently they established a factory in some place in West Pokot. And then there is another one on your way to Mombasa. Yeah, it's a steel industry. They do manufacture large. In fact, I think it's the largest industry in East Africa that produces steel.
Okay.
You know steel?
Yes,
the metal used for construction?
Yeah. Wow. I saw the proprietor of Mombasa Cement. He's an Indian.
Yeah, Mombasa Cement. Actually,
he died.
Manufacturing of cement in Kenya that business is largely owned by Indians. Yeah, they
I
control
saw he
majority of the shares.
recently died and they were cremating his body
Okay.
in Mombasa.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I think that is just a part of what you can see what the Indian community has done to the Kenyan. They have contributed significantly to the growth of the Kenyan community. And there are so many. The Menengai industry in Nakuru is owned by an Indian.
I see MV Patel Memorial
Hall,
Hall.
1960. I think you can see how old it is. It's very old. Yeah?
Careful, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can
MV
see.
Patel Memorial 1960.
Shri Visla Oswal.
Shiri Visa Oswal Community 1961. I think the other one is a temple.
It's a memorial. It's just a whole part of it. It's just a part of it.
Wow.
Yeah. It's basically the Indians and then the Somalis who occupy the best part of this section of the town. Yeah.
How do those people treat Kenyans?
I would say the relationship between, Kenyans are generally warm and hospitable and friendly. The relationship between Indians and Kenyans is not that bad, per se, although we've had over the years it has had its ups and downs, especially in employment and all that. But one thing with Indians, whenever you're working for an Indian, Indians usually pay.
They pay on time?
They pay on time. That is one thing, that is the best thing about it.
This is another temple?
So that's another temple.
Okay. Okay. They pay on time?
They pay on time. I'm trying to get the name. This is Moy Street.
Moy Street?
Yeah, this is Moy Street.
Okay.
It has been indicated there.
Oh, yeah. At the
So that one is Cargo Street. This is Moy Street.
This is Cargo?
Cargo Street.
And bro, you recently told me that also the Kenyan government officiated a certain group from
Amakonde. President Uhuru Kenyatta. I think it's
from Mozambique.
From Mozambique. I think it's around 2019, 2018, if I can remember that correctly. I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Yeah, they're also now part of the community.
Wow.
Yeah, we used to have 41, so now they are 43.
That's interesting. Yeah, so guys, we are still continuing with our vlog. Life this side of the city is a bit calm.
It's a bit calm. It's less populous, less business activities. Compared to the CBD.
Yeah. We have an eagle here. What does the eagle symbolize there?
I can't tell you the significance of it, but maybe they're just populous birds that are, when you are walking around the town, I think you might be able to spot some of them. Yeah.
Okay. I think we pass on this side here. Wow. The historical background of Indians here is really so interesting.
It is.
Yeah. Do they allow, are they conservative when it comes to their culture? Do they allow intermarrying?
No, they don't. Rarely. In fact, never. I've not seen any Kenyan who has been married to an Indian. I think they're very conservative with their culture. Well, they are Indians. Let them do their thing. No one has a problem with that per se. Yeah.
So guys, he will also be taking me to
the places, the estate where the Indians stay. It's called West Indies. Just a few kilometers down there. Yeah.
West Indies.
It's called West Indies.
Wow. Named after their areas in India. Actually, also in Uganda, in Tororo, there is a street called Kashmir Street.
Kashmir Street.
Kashmir, yeah.
Kashmir is a city, is a town in, is it Pakistan or in India?
I think
it's in
India.
I think it's India. Kashmir, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Indians and Pakistanis are closely related.
In fact, they're just one people.
They're
just one people. It's the British who separated India and Pakistan after it gained independence in 1947,
yeah?
You do know they were both British colonies?
Yeah.
And just like us, the official language is Hindu and English. Just the same way here in Kenya, the official language are English and
Kiswahili.
Yeah, because both of us are former British colonies.
But Kiswahili should be the first language because, man, do you know that Swahili is the mostly spoken language on the continent of Africa?
But it's the first language for most of Kenyans here. Yeah.
In Rwanda,
the ethnic languages, the vernacular, and it's slowly disappearing.
Okay.
Yeah, with the rate of urbanization. The rate of urbanization in Kenya is too high. Majority of people now are urban dwellers on a permanent basis. Most urban places here in Kenya are cosmopolitan, so people do use English and Kiswahili a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Rwanda, the official language. The official language used in government offices is Kinyarwanda. All documents you find in government offices are written in Kinyarwanda. Then these other foreign languages come second, third, like English and French. They recently embraced English because they were a French colony. But much as they were a French colony, they are frontiering their own language, Kinyarwanda.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think even here in Kenya and other countries as well should
embrace that?
Yeah, embrace that.
Okay.
Especially Kiswahili.
Especially Kiswahili, it's good.
Yeah. All East African countries should make Swahili their
But
first language.
I think over time, they have, most East African countries have integrated Swahili in part into their curriculum. They're now teaching Swahili.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
fact,
yeah.
even South Africa is teaching Swahili.
Seriously?
Yeah, into their curriculum.
I
You
saw
didn't know
even some Nigerians learning Swahili. Like when you go on TikTok online, you will see many of them.
You are fine. Oh, these are the hotel, by the way. I think you are capturing that. These are now the hotel. I think you can see. It's quite conspicuous.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I'll make a separate vlog about that whole experience. Yeah, so guys, that vlog will be coming soon about the street food corners here in Eldoret. And this will be one of them to be featured. So at the moment, I think right now we should just go to Kashmir Street, to West Indies.
Yeah. I'd like you to capture this Indian primary school. It's called Arya also.
Arya.
Arya. It's a primary school that has been established by the Indians.
Okay.
Along Sosiani Street.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the architectural design is quite unique. You can see Indian features on it. The writings. Yeah.
So where do you go?
Either way, either of the roads can lead. But I'll prefer.
Which one is shorter?
Let's use this one.
Okay.
Let's use this one. Then we'll come back using this one.
Okay.
It's a bit far, so let's.
So should we get a boda boda?
Why don't we go on foot?
Okay.
Then we'll come back using a boda boda.
All right. Let's go.
The important, the good thing I usually like whenever even I'm going for a personal tour, I don't like embracing the idea of using a boda boda or a matatu because when you are walking, you get to explore things firsthand. You can see things that you cannot be able to see when you are on a motorbike or on a matatu or on a vehicle, on a moving vehicle.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? Yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And besides that, it gives a chance of exercising.
It gives you a chance of exercising, interacting with the people.
Yeah.
That's the important. Recently, I went to Kericho on a personal tour. Kericho town in South Rift. It's about 140 kilometers south of Eldoret, 2.5 hours from here. It's also a very nice town. You know, it gives you that rural vibe. Same that Eldoret is giving out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think Eldoret is much better than Kericho.
It's much more bigger. It's vibrant. The culture here is, but also it's a beautiful town. I'd say the distinction between the two is very minimal. But more or less, they're almost the same. Maybe in terms of size, population, and all that. Infrastructure development. Yeah.
Kericho is a bit laid back. Yep. So what's the name of this street now?
This one. Basically, this area is just called UG. We call it UG.
Hey, Uganda?
No, not UG. Wasingishu.
Oh,
we just call this area UG. So there is the Wasingishu Primary School over here. Then over down there, we have the Wasingishu Secondary School. Yeah. But by the way, majority of Indians, the secondary school they attend. In fact, almost all of them, they attend the Wasingishu. Wasingishu High School.
Why? Why? Why do you think so?
Why do I think also why they attend that secondary school? I think it's a local day secondary school. Yeah, and over the years, since the inception of Eldoret town, that has been the norm.
The norm. Okay. I love the weather of Eldoret.
The weather of Eldoret
Yeah.
is as good as it comes. What you see is what you get. When it's hot, it's hot.
The climate,
When it's raining, seriously.
the climate is just like that of Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this is a high altitude area.
Yeah.
So whenever anything that we're experiencing, we usually experience it in extreme. Whenever it's raining, it's extreme rainfall.
Yeah.
When the sun is out, the sun intensity is also sitting so
So you usually experience droughts here?
We've had drought for quite some time. Sometimes it misses out to rain for quite a while. And the soil becomes so, dry and becomes dusty. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had drought before. We've had drought before, by the way.
Wow.
And it hits so hard, especially places like this which are so used to receiving rainfall. Yeah.
I think that's because of the changing weather patterns.
Because climate change has,
yeah.
That climate change has changed everything,
Yeah.
Rainfall patterns have become so erratic. Yeah, droughts have become so rampant, floods. Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, in case you to come to Eldoret and you need a tour guide to take you around, please consider this young man is very, very knowledgeable.
and by the way, on the same about climate change, that has had a very significant impact on the agricultural sector. Because Wasingishu County is basically an agricultural hub, a food basket for the country.
Yes.
So whenever drought is hitting hard to the country, these regions are the ones which are supposed to feed the entire country here in Wasingishu. So whenever there is drought,
So majorly, Wasingishu County majors in what?
In terms of agricultural productivity,
Agriculture,
it's
yeah.
wheat. We talked about it yesterday. It's wheat.
Wheat.
It's wheat and maize.
And
farming.
maize, okay.
Yeah, wheat and maize farming mostly.
Yeah, for those who never watched yesterday's vlog, kindly go and watch it. My first impression. of Eldoret town. It was really amazing.
These are students from Wasingishu High School. I think you've seen it over there.
Yeah. We had so much fun walking around the entire city. It was really a nice experience. We cross?
Yeah, we cross. We just follow the road. So that estate over there is called Kokwas. Kokwas.
Kokwas.
Yeah, it's inhabited by Sudanese mostly.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Dinkas.
The Nuers, all of them too.
Okay.
Yeah. Sudanese. So we have Kokwas and Kipkaren. More or less it's almost the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, should we go and check it out?
I don't know. It's a bit far. I don't know if we'll get there.
No, I can explore it another day.
Another day?
I'm just asking them whether they think it's worth it.
Or to check it out.
Yeah. So, Kokwas.
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 C-O-C-W-S. W-A-S. Kokwas.
Kokwas.
Yeah. Let's go straight. Then we'll have to go further down south. Okay. I think by the time we get to the end of that road, we would have seen everything we wanted to see. Basically, they're just residential areas. Nothing more. It's beautiful. You see the architectural design? I think this it's one of the most beautiful ones around here.
Yeah, really looks
The road you're asking me to come, which one? It's
this one, eh?
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay. So guys, this is one of their temples.
Yeah.
The Indian community.
Indian community.
In Eldoret City.
Eldoret community. Eldoret. Cargo Street. Eldoret.
It's called Babs Shiri. Swaminarayan
Mandir.
Actually, we also have such a temple in the center of Kampala City.
Kampala City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Swaminar. I think it's called Shiri Swaminarayan.
Oh, Shiri Swaminarayan. Okay.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The architectural design.
Yeah. Looks beautiful.
The flags and everything. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's actually amazing. Every time I pass through here, I usually don't fail to marvel, about it. Yeah, it's amazing.
And I think they like pink so much.
I think pink is
because
their thing.
most of their temples are painted pink.
India is one of those countries I would love to visit at some point in my life. So we get to experience these things now firsthand. Get to know more about the Hindu religion, the Hindu culture, and all that. Do you know we have even Indians who are Christians, by the way?
Yeah.
Catholics.
Yeah.
Mother Teresa, where he was working.
Yeah.
You know, he
in
was
Calcutta.
in Calcutta.
Yeah.
So Indians are the population of Indians recently. I think it's surpassed 1 billion.
They are also very diverse.
They're very diverse, and there are so many.
So even these apartments are Indian.
Now these are the residential areas I'm talking about. These are the residential areas I'm talking about now.
Okay.
Yeah. This one mostly they're just Indians. You can see house helps. Yeah, the parking lot and all that. It's called Dadu apartment. I think you've seen that name, Dadu Apartments, or the Dadu Hardware and the Dadu Apartments and all that. They are owned by Indians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Eldoret is really doing well.
Eldoret is doing well.
I can see even the feeder roads, these roads inside.
Yeah, and you haven't seen nothing yet.
The suburbs, eh? The roads are paved, eh?
They are paved. They are paved. In fact, when you go to Elgon View, you'll get some time and go to Elgon View, the highest income estate in Eldoret. It's so nice.
Elgon View. So guys, you can see even the feeder roads inside Eldoret. The suburbs of the city are well paved like this one. So Eldoret is doing well. The county governor is doing a good job.
The county governor is doing nice.
How big is this estate?
I wouldn't say it's relatively bigger. It's just proportionate, I would say. It's not that big, per se.
Okay.
Even if it's big, it's less populous.
Yeah.
It's not a middle-income estate, so there aren't too many people living here. Because of rent, it's too high.
Yeah. It's only a few who can afford it.
Yeah, very few people can afford it, you know. But Eldoret hasn't reached to that point where majority of, in fact, I think the highest paid people who are working here, I would say they earn maybe 100,000. The highest paid employee.
Are you serious?
100,000. I would
In
say
Eldoret?
so. I would say so. I would say so. So living in an apartment that's
100,000 Kenyan shillings.
100,000 Kenyan
Guys,
shillings.
that's like 2.8 or 2.8 to 3 million.
To 3 million.
Ugandan
I don't know where
shillings.
he's working. Maybe in a bank. I don't know. I can't see any work that you'll be doing to afford to get paid that much.
Wow.
To get that much. So you can
That's
imagine.
like
So that translates.
$800.
Yeah, that should translate to the okay. The income also kind of translates into the place where you're renting. to
Yeah,
stay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So you know, if you are earning 100,000, roughly speaking, you stay in a place that costs around 15 to 20,000
Yeah.
shillings per month rent. Yeah. Very few people can manage. Very few people can manage that, by the way.
Yeah.
Very few people can manage. So majority of the middle income earners, they get paid 40 at most, 45, 30. So it makes perfect sense for you to stay in a bed sitter that costs around 4,500 shillings. But I wouldn't say that Eldoret has a housing problem compared to Nairobi. The population isn't that too big. Housing is not necessarily a problem here in Eldoret. Majority of the houses are relatively cheaper, especially in the middle income estates. Langas, you know, Monyaka, we have Kapseret. Yeah, the estates along Eldoret Road, Jerusalem, Action.
We also have Jerusalem.
Yeah, we have Jerusalem, Action, Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah, Chepkanga,
Chepkanga. Monyaka. I think those names, the Chepkanga, there's something Kalenjin inspired.
Yeah, those are Kalenjin names. Well, they're the natives of this place, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so makes perfect sense. You can see the name, I'm not lying to you. No, read over there.
West Indies self-selection.
That is the name of this area.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically locals who live here.
Self-selection is a supermarket.
Yeah, it's a mini supermarket, supermarket.
Oh yeah.
You can see an Indian over there, Somalis, local natives, Kenyans.
Yeah.
This is like a shopping center.
Okay.
Where majority of the locals do come to shop. It's a Kenyan way. Yeah.
I see there are also Somalis as well.
Yeah, the Somalis also are living here.
Not only Indians.
Not only Indians, Somalis and this, I think you can see.
Yeah.
The Somali community and the Indian community has really, integrated here. They've settled here. They're free. They're doing business.
And actually, those guys are good at business.
Yeah, they do.
Especially the Somalis. You've seen how they have transformed the city of Nairobi.
The city of Nairobi, the malls, the businesses where they usually major in selling electronics.
I think it's the biggest shopping center.
Yeah, there's a mall. I don't know the name.
The biggest mall in Africa?
It's actually, yeah, it's built by Somalis. It's actually owned by Somalis.
Man.
Yeah.
That's an amazing structure there. Still, this is West Indies.
This is West Indies estate. Yeah.
This part of the estate looks much more beautiful.
Huh?
This part looks much better than where we started.
Now this is the original West Indies now. I think you can see the infrastructure development, the drainage trenches. They are very well constructed, yeah? Yeah, this is not some place which experiences drainage problems, yeah? Yeah, all these residents. And also, majority of the owners are Indians and Somalis, yeah?
Okay, I think we cross to the other side.
We cross the other side,
Yeah. And also the pedestrians have their own paths.
You really like this. This is one feature in Kenya that you really go to love so much.
Yeah.
But you see it's safer. We can even do our thing here.
Thank you.
Without necessarily causing
worrying about traffic on the road.
Without necessarily worrying about traffic. Plus you're just safe.
Yes.
You're safe. Yes. This one, in addition to the security lights, makes the whole street complete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And much safer. Yeah, I've loved it.
You've loved it? You can see our houses are old.
Yeah.
They've been here since the inception of Eldoret.
Modro Zamani.
Kitu mambo zamani.
Kitu mambo or Modro?
Mambo zamani.
Mambo zamani is much better.
Mambo zamani is something that's older.
Okay.
Something that's old.
I thought mambo means...
maneno.
Maneno.
It's just a Kenyan way of saying something is old. Yeah.
Old stories.
Old stories. I think you can see
how it
is. Yeah, we shouldn't go further because there is a middle income estate there and they're called Kipkaren. Once we go a few blocks from here, we now get out of West Indies, we go now to Kipkaren.
Okay.
Kipkaren is a middle income estate, just inhabited by locals.
The Africans.
Africans, Kenyans and whatever. Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
But the camera is facing down, or it's
No, it's not facing down.
It's
It's facing there.
Oh, so the audio is on as we are speaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It's a unique camera.
It's a unique camera. Yesterday and today I've spoke a lot of English. Yeah? I think I'm almost getting clogged up. My throat.
By
is
the way,
almost...
you actually have good English. I think we crossed, bro. You have good English. You have command for the language.
I do have command of the language.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's a compliment. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're very fluent. We are going to explore the bypass.
Well, after here we're going to explore the bypass, see its economic importance that it has offered to Eldoret town since its completion. I think it's sometime in 2021. Yeah, so it's a fine masterpiece constructed by the Chinese.
Yeah.
Let's see what it has to offer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's something I have to check out.
Yeah, we do.
And appreciate.
And appreciate. It's a fine masterpiece, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a fine masterpiece. We have to appreciate it. We have to go and appreciate it and explore it further.
Yeah. All right, so for now, I think we can end the vlog here.
Yeah, we can wrap it up from here.
Asante sana, bro.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
As usual, I'm delighted to be on the show.
Yeah.
With my guy here, Lawrence. He's saying that as Kenyans we are pronouncing his name wrongly. Lawrence. It's Lawrence.
You say Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Most of them are pronouncing it as Lawrence.
Lawrence. It's
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
It's surely Lawrence. I think they're just trying to mimic you, to make you feel bad about
Some
your
even
name.
say Lawrence.
Lawrence. It's Lawrence, yeah?
Yeah, Lawrence.
Supposed to be
I think Lawrence is a French version of it.
Oh, is it a French name or a British name?
I think it's a French name.
Lawrence a French name?
Yeah.
I thought it's British.
They just try to Britishize.
Eh? They try
Briticize it.
They try to make it sound more British.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Removing the U and putting the W.
The W.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so guys, for now.
Let's wrap it up from there. Thank you so much. You remember to subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like and comment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye bye for now. Peace out.